I thought I'd share another shave with you this week. I picked up a single edge razor really cheap at one of the local antique stores. It's if you look at it, if I can get it, it's labeled Treet. Now I understand that this was or is a copy of a Jim Junior Parade. That's all that I could find on the forums about it. I picked up some blades for it from my local food line, and the brand they named it was there we go. That sucker, it's acting like it doesn't want to sit in there right. All right. Was Healthy Actions. That was a brand name, but it says that these blades are made in South Korea, so I believe they're either Persona or Dorco. I could be wrong. I haven't really looked on the forums all that much lately as far as the blades and all, but there's the blade. Yeah, it said on the package for all single edge razors. So I'm using my Samo 1460 bore brush and shaving all week with Stirling Clubman. So still trying to get a handle on this scent. It's very spicy. It's barbershoppy. Yeah, that's something you hear about this scent every time you hear someone on the aftershave forum and stuff like that, or anywhere actually, talking about barbershop scents. The Pinard Clubman comes up now. Once again, I don't know this. All right, all over my computer. I don't know if you could see it or not. Thank goodness I have a cover on my keyboard. I don't know if you could see it or not, but the lather has a tinge to it, kind of like those of you that have used Spike cream has a tint that is very similar to that. Now I'm going to transfer this to my lather bowl. Now I have never used this kind of single edge. The only single edge I've ever used besides a straight razor, which is a single edge, is the Schick injector I used last night for the 10 weeks of Stirling soaps, week 3, where I reviewed this Clubman soap. That's the only single edge that I have ever used. So I don't know how this is going to turn out. It could get ugly. Particularly if for some reason these blades are not really designed for single edge razors, or there's something wrong with the razor that I cannot see, which is a possibility because I've never used one before or even seen one up close. I just saw this for $8 at a local antiques place and grabbed it real quick. I don't know if you saw that. There was a little bitty spider hanging from his little bitty web. That went in front of my face, and so I just reached up and he bit the dust. That's how that works. I don't abide spiders, can't stand them. If they're around me, they die. So here we go. Not pretty. Okay. I think I had to, when I first started there, it was rough. I believe because my angle was not shallow enough. Straighten the angle out. It works just fine. Definitely a different experience. I think this requires a little more time and technique than the shake injector that I used yesterday. Definitely you better have your technique down and be really easy when you're first learning with one of these. Because I could see where a fella could get hurt with that. Any kind of pressure or anything like that, and my face would be in trouble. Not sure I like that, but now this is the first time I've shaved with one, and not a very close or clean shave. I'm willing to put all that down to a lack of technique on my part, because like I said, I have never used one of these razors before at all. So I'm sure that my technique is not the finest. This soap is growing on me. I by no means disliked it to start with, but it just doesn't reach out and say buy me. You know, it doesn't say, hey, this is one you can't live without, you know. Incredibly slick lather, though. I got to give Stirling that big time. If you're looking for a slick soap, you really can't go wrong with Stirling. Lather's so slick I can't really tell how close the shave is. My hand just slides all over the place. Very audible razor. Speaks a lot. The blade talks a lot. But to be honest, the shave's not all that great. A whole lot less than even my mildest DE does in 2 passes. The Schick injector beats this one by several country miles. But like I said, it could be a technique thing. I'm willing to believe that this kind of razor is similar to what you'd have to do with a straight. And by that I mean, get up there, no escapees. By that I mean that that it's more relying on, on technique than most other safety razors. So, I can tell you I don't like this razor. But it'll be cool to have in a collection. And I'll shave with it off and on. And just see. As I learn technique, whether this thing improves. I'm going to come with another cross the grain shave there, simply because the razor is grabbing pretty good on that curve or bulb or whatever you want to call it of my chin. And so, just like I do with a straight razor, this portion of my lip I'll go against the grain with, but this part of my chin I do cross grain. Just because, for me, I'm not looking to cut myself up. Okay. That's really a substandard shave. But people on the forums, they love these razors. So perhaps what we have is a failure of technique. I'm going to go for a fourth pass with the grain. See what that does. Okay, that right there was a much more comfortable pass. It's down to blade angle, I believe. I just found the blade angle, the proper blade angle. So, excellent. Excellent shave. All I needed was that. I shouldn't have needed 4 passes, but I'm going to say that, I needed that 4th pass because my technique was poor. I did not do well on the initial passes because my blade angle was too steep or shallow, whatever you want. I call this shallow and this steep. It's probably backwards from what everybody else calls shallow and steep. But anyway, there you go. That's a shave with that treat. That's something I'll pull out every now and then for the fun of it, for the nostalgia of it. But for single edge, give me my shaky 3 and I'll be a happy man. So anyway, God bless you, and I'll see you around the forums and the Shave Nook. By the way, I'm going to follow that up with some Aqua Velvet Musk. Have a good one.